used to have stock with Chelsie, and she gave it up. Every time we were in the HOH room for lockdown, I was the one, I was pursuing her.
She was.
She wanted nothing to do with it.
She pursued me hard. And she's won me over post the show. On the show, she didn't. Post the show. So somebody create a name for Chelsie and Leah, and then go hard with pants. Chia is crazy.
Chia. Chia.
It's your time to hop off. It's your time.
and so that's how I'm signing off.
I love you. I love you.
Have a great night. Take care.
You.
Sweet dreams.
I'll text you later.
Okay. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Y'all, that's Leah, y'all. Okay. Pull up these questions. Isn't she the best? Chia is crazy. It's crazy. Diamond, what? I'm confused. Okay, are y'all ready for this? Okay, that was a lot. Like, all y'all are like, oh, let's get to the cheese main. What are you talking about? Half of these questions that I got were asking about Cedric and Leah. So that answered half of the questions that came in, okay? Leah answered it straight from the horse's mouth. She's happy, they're happy, let them live. That's that on that, okay? So that knocks out 50% of the questions that I got, okay? Like, quite literally, I'm not even joking you. Like, it's just Leah, Cedric, Leah, Cedric, Leah, Cedric. So that's that on that. Are you guys ready? How was the Forbes party in New York City? It was so dope. So I got invited to Forbes top 50 influencers, and no, I'm nowhere close to near a Forbes top 50 influencer. I'm not even considered an influencer. So that's that on that. I worked in nonprofit and I won Big Brother, trying to figure out life after. So that's that on that. Okay. But I got invited and got to celebrate those who made it to the top 50. And it was so dope and it was so cool to celebrate those people. So yeah, it was amazing. It was so amazing. Okay, let's get to it. These questions, y'all are crazy for this. Okay. You and Kim are music nerds. Def reached out to your CBS Connects. Oh, that's not even a question. Sorry. Did you ever feel like, okay, I'm not answering that either. Some of y'all, it wasn't even like questions. They were just statements. And I was like so confused. I see all the Cam stuff. I'll get to it. Am I dating? That is a very common question, okay? The answer is no. Where do I ask questions, bestie? Ask them on here, Carrie. Ask them on here. These questions that I got were earlier from Instagram. But you can ask them here and I'll try to look up every now and then to answer these questions. So yeah, ask them in this chat. Your lashes are slaying. Thank you. They're fake and they're magnetic. So appreciate that. Ardell, at CVS, Target, or just do like Amazon. They're kind of expensive though. What do you consider dating? So like dating is like two things. So it's either like going on dates is considered for me dating. Like you're dating, you're, doing your market research on what you like. So going on dates, or in an active relationship, like have a boyfriend. And none of those are true for me. So I'm not dating. I'm not exclusively with anybody. So you said one of the lives that you wanted to kiss Cam after the finale. Did you? No. And I don't even know if he knows that was like the thing. So me, Rubina, Chemo, we're messy. Me, Rubina, and Chemo together, we're just messy. And so me, Rubina, Chemo, Mackenzie. Cam was taking a shower. We're all like, trying to like picture what was gonna happen after the rap party. Whoever won Big Brother, what's gonna happen at this infamous rap party that we've been hearing about. And And so we all went around just like guessing what was gonna happen. You know, Quinn's gonna make out with so and so, or Angela's gonna go find Matt or not gonna find Matt. So we were just putting out fillers, right? And so then Chemo, I think it was Chemo. Chemo's messy. Chemo is just my heart and my soul. People were like, I think Chemo asked like, you know, who am I gonna kiss or something like that. And I was like, yeah, I'd be down to kiss, you know, somebody at the rap party, because I haven't kissed somebody in a minute. But at the rap party, it first of all got there at 2 a.m. Second of all, there was a ton of super fans there. So it took me an hour to cross the threshold of getting into the party, because I was being stopped so much. So myself, Mackenzie, and Cam were just all spread out, so we didn't see each other. Like, we weren't around each other like that. And look, I didn't know there was gonna be so many super fans. I thought it was gonna be more of an intimate, like, cast, production, family. In that setting, you know, I would have done something, but super fans around and all that, it was just too much. Yeah, Chemo's always here for the plot. And it was exhausting. It was exhausting in a good way, though. Like, I always told myself, like, because I've met people who are famous that I've admired who have been really mean, and I've met people who I've admired who have been really nice. And so for me, I was like, if I ever get to a place of influence, I want people's interaction with me to be something that they enjoyed, that was memorable in a good way. And so if people ever looked up to me in any type of way on the show, or did not, if they encounter me in real life, I want them to be like, Chelsie was kind, Chelsie was nice. I don't want to be that mean person. Even though it's overwhelming, even though it's exhausting, I want to just love on people well, because you guys have loved on me well. So yes, it was exhausting and overwhelming, but I love you guys. So it was completely, you guys are worth it. So there's that. A lot of questions about Mackenzie and I. If Mackenzie and I are cool, she's one of my closest friends. I'm obsessed with Mackenzie. I love her so much. Her and Matt, I am stans of. You guys saw that on the show. You saw our personal conversations. So yes, salt and pepper for life. That's my girl. She's pepper, I'm salt. And I'm a huge supporter of anything Mackenzie does. Not anything. If she does something crazy, I'm a slapper. But I'm a huge fan of Mackenzie. And so yeah, I love her so much. The girl talk between you being a Chemo and Mackenzie in the HOH room was everything. Yeah, that's where the kiss thing came about. So yeah, with all of these couples after this show, I'm just waiting on Kenny and Angela. Y'all better go smart with that. That's so crazy. We need her to defend you the way that you defend her. That's all. Listen, we don't owe each other anything on the cast. Mackenzie doesn't owe me anything. I don't owe her anything. I don't owe anybody. We don't owe anybody on the cast anything. You know what I'm saying? So she doesn't need to defend me. We don't need to defend our relationship. Like, we know how our relationship is, and that's that on that. Okay? Is Quinn dating Lisa? You guys are crazy for that. No. Thoughts on Leah letting us listen to your voice text about her and Cedric? Leah let you guys listen to our voice text? I didn't know that. What the heck, Leah? What the heck? I didn't know that. Well, I'm scared now. Like, what did the voice memo say? Wait, what did the voice memo say? Now I'm overwhelmed. What did the voice memo say? Somebody say something. Somebody say something. Was I acting crazy? Oh, freaking Leah. So I went on Twitter. I was like, how did this, you saying she was the one? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. So I voice memo Leah because I heard on, I saw on Twitter that people were like, oh, Chelsie caught Leah and Cedric in the Airbnb, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, oh my God, was I talking about this at Universal or Busch Gardens, or was I talking about this publicly and a fan overheard me? I got so scared. Come to find out, it was Leah's tale. So I memoed her. I think this morning I was like, did you share on your live that I caught y'all? So yeah, I didn't know she shared it though. That's crazy. Okay. One thing you forgot to bring to the Big Brother house. That's a great question. One thing I forgot to bring. I don't know if there's anything I forgot to bring. I wish I would have brought more jackets. Like, I didn't know how much we would be inside and how freezing it would be. So one thing I thought I wish I would have brought more of was like sweatsuit sets and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I wish I would have brought more, but there's nothing that I forgot necessarily. Cocoa butter, but then they provided us some cocoa butter. Because y'all know black people, lotion, not all lotions work on our skin. Some lotion is like water. We put it on us and it makes us ashier. So cocoa butter, but shout out to production. They gave us some cocoa butter. And shout out to Kennedy because I'm wearing her flannel. Kennedy's my little sister, by the way. Anyways, okay. Do you and Mackenzie still keep in touch? That's the answer to that is yes. If you were based on a Netflix show, which would it be? Based on a Netflix show. I don't really understand that question. But if I was on a Netflix show, I would like to start in From Scratch with Zoe Saldana, where she fell in love with the Italian guy. The Ultimatum. No! So I am watching The Ultimatum right now, and it's so messy. So Cam got me onto The Ultimatum. Cam and I were watching it the other night in New York City and eating some... What were we eating? We were eating some Chinese food. He was craving Chinese. So we're eating Chinese food. Tucker was taking Ziggy on a walk. So we're eating Chinese food. I have a Ultimatum playing, and we are just going off at the TV screen. So it's getting messier and messier. So I am currently watching The Ultimatum. See, I'm supposed to finish Love Island, but all these other shows keep popping up. The Circle, I haven't watched the newest season of The Circle, but I do watch The Circle. The Ultimatum is crazy. I finished Rhythm and Flow. Crazy. Love is Blind. Yes, I'm fully caught up. Watched every season. So there's that. That's that on that. Okay. Who are your favorite BB alum you have connected with and why? I think you're awesome. Thank you, Janelle. Shout out to Janelle. Yes, I'm going to watch Traders in January. What? Of course I am. Danielle Reyes and Brittany Haynes. Go somewhere with it. So yeah. My favorite BB alum, that is hard to answer. And it's not singular, it's plural. I'm such a fan of Big Brother, and so there's people that I'm fans of. Like, yes, I won, but I'm still a fan. So there's people that I've looked up to for years that when I met, it's me. Shut up, Cedric. It is not you. I'm going somewhere. Cedric, yeah, I was just talking about you in live. I don't know if you were on, but I was talking about you. I love you so much. Cedric is one of my closest friends outside of the house, and I love him to death. So some of my favorites, Taylor, obviously. So many people want us to hate each other, and we're actually obsessed. Well, I'm obsessed with her. I can't say she's obsessed with me. Taylor, Rachel, X, Cody, Danielle Reyes, Derek, X, all of the Cookout, Hannah Chada, Kylan, Tiffany, Big D. Like, I can go on and freaking on. I am a fan. Steve, America, Corey. Like, I can go on and on about the alum that I've connected to that I love so much. Overrated or underrated, I'm not talking about like their ratings. I'm talking about some of my favorites that I've met outside the house. I have not met Davon yet or Vanessa, and I should probably reach out to them. Rachel Riley is one of my favorites. Like, me and like we have a mutual love for each other, which is so funny because Rachel is the reason I started watching Big Brother. So when I heard that like Rachel was a stan of mine, I was just like, this is amazing. Yeah, it's such a different experience when you go on Big Brother and you win. but then you meet alum, and it's just like you don't feel like the winner of BB, you still feel like a fan. Have I met Paul? Yes, I've met Paul. Great person. Have I met Blue? Yes, I've met Blue. I'm obsessed. Jared, I've met a lot of people, and I'm fans. Okay, Cast T, of course, y'all wanna know. Yeah, Showmances up the wazoo. And yeah, that's that on that. Okay, what are your birthday plans? How are you celebrating yourself? Me and Leah were just talking about that. I don't know, y'all. Yes, this is a MacBook because I'm reading all of your guys' questions. Why did my music stop? Let's put some vibes on. Let's vibe together. Let's vibe together, okay? Let me go to these other questions. I'm gonna try to knock out as many of these questions. It's not that I don't want you. Those were my 2 questions. Okay, cool. It's something about the way you stare into my eyes. The hottest tea from this past weekend is me catching Leah and Cedric kissing in the corner. That was the hottest tea. That's that. I've answered all of that from there. Let me answer someone here. What are you spending your $750 on? I'm investing some of the $750. I'm gifting some of the $750 to family. Donating. I want to start my own nonprofit, so I'm trying to invest. So the $750 gets taxed, by the way, a lot. I'm in California, so I'm trying to be wise about how much I have and how much I want to go into investing into a nonprofit. Because here's my thing, I don't want to do a one-time gift to a nonprofit or to foster kids. I want to create a some type of nonprofit that can create annual revenue. So it's not a one-time, here's a check. Though that's helpful, I want to start something that could be ongoing, that I can pass off to my kids. Something that could be generational, that will continue to help foster kids, continue to help youth, continue to help the next generation. So that's going to cost over $1 million. So I want to invest in some stocks, do some things, obviously set myself up well for the future, but also create a nonprofit that can generate income yearly. So that's what I'm looking for. Do I have kids? Absolutely not. Do I have a financial advisor? Absolutely yes. Am I planting a church? Absolutely no. It's late. Did you get your car back? Yeah, I took the train to LA to go get my car. So I got my car back. Thank you for caring. Me and Cam got lost in a subway in New York. Yeah, let's talk about that. So me and Cam were in New York. Cam and myself were in New York, and we had to go to this Forbes event. So I was like, hey, you take the reins, you lead, I'll follow. And he was like, don't worry, I got us, yada, yada, yada. And then we get on the subway, and he has this face where I know something's wrong. Like, I know Cam. And when he has this face, I'm like, what's going on? And he's like, yeah, we going the wrong way. So we walk out, we get him another subway. He's like, yeah, we going the wrong way. I'm like, oh my gosh. He said you guys still got there on time. We did. Yeah, I was actually listening to Cam. I was like, you lead. Like, I was just like letting him lead because I didn't want to. I'm like, you telling me where to go and I will follow you. And then it ended up me getting on Google Maps and having to help. So together we got there on time. Tucker did show us the subway system. Cam just didn't fully listen. And in all fairness, New York is hard to navigate. So it's not fully Cam's fault. Okay. Remember when I was on Big Brother? Yeah. What was my first investment after the win? My first investment was into Chick-fil-A and Starbucks because I got French fries and a matcha latte. But I have not, full investment has been in some stocks. Yeah. Did I buy a new car? No, I'm gonna stick to my Kia Sport 2023 and enjoy my car. Like I have the money, but it doesn't mean I have to spend the money. So I'm gonna keep my 2023 Kia, and I love it so much. And yeah, I'm not gonna go out and buy a crazy car or do anything like that. Like I'm gonna act like I didn't win this money and invest and start a nonprofit in the near future, start a podcast, and yeah. Okay, next question. Which house guest am I going to see next? I am going to see Cam next. He's doing an R&B party December 20th. There's so much going on for me December 18th, 19th, and 20th, so I'm praying that I can make it out. But that is the next person I'm going to see. And then after that is going to be Brooklyn in January. I might see Leah for New Year's Eve or New Year's celebration. Brooklyn in January, and then Friends and Cam together in February. So that's how I'm gonna go see. Who else is gonna be at the party? I don't know. It's Cam's party. I'm just showing up. What am I getting Cam for his birthday? I don't know. I gotta text him. And I told him, like, I asked him, what do you want for your birthday on live? And he just would not. He was like, I just want people's presents. And like, that's just Cam. He's so kind, like, doesn't ask people for much, low maintenance. But what am I gonna get for Cam? I don't know. His birthday is tomorrow. Wait, his birthday is now. 7, 8, 9. Oh, no. What time is it? It's 10 o'clock. I'm way off. So yeah, what am I gonna get for his birthday? I don't know, but it's his birthday tomorrow, guys. So don't forget to wish him a happy birthday. Okay. Tell us one secret about yourself we don't know. A secret about myself that I don't know? It's only 10 here, sis. I know, my concept of time is so off. It's almost 11 p.m. by him. Yeah. Y'all know a lot about me. Almost, not everything, but like a secret that's worthy of sharing. Y'all know this. I play the piano. But it's not a secret though. A secret about myself? I don't freaking know. I don't know if this is okay. How old were you when you started going to a therapist? I'll answer that in a second. I don't have a secret, y'all. This sucks. This is kind of deep, but like I struggle massively with like depression. That's a secret of mine, and a lot of people don't see that because I come off very charismatic and outgoing, and which I am. Both things can be true at the same time, simultaneously. But I struggle with depression growing up, so and currently, so that is a secret of mine. Why do I keep dodging the basketball game? I'm not. Cam and I just haven't had time to play basketball. Okay, so when did I start going to a therapist? I started going to a therapist in 2018. When did I graduate college? 2018. So I started going to a therapist in 2018. I dealt with a lot of, like I said, depression, and I went into the nonprofit space planning a church at a young age with another couple. I just had a high level of I should get Cam some concert tickets. I just saw that. That would be he's not really a concert person though, so I don't know what to do for him. But anyways, I dealt with depression growing up and went through a lot of stuff at work. I had a high level of responsibility at a young age, so a lot of expectations and weight placed on my back from the church that I worked at in Orange County, and so and then it was an unhealthy environment, a lot of narcissism and from one person specifically, and it just sent me into, and I was just unhealthy, no work-life balance, and so I started going to therapy in 2018, and it was just the best thing for me. So yeah, I am a stan of therapy. Usher tickets, that would be fun. How do you cope with stress? How did you handle the situation with the individual? Like the individual at my last job? Oh, y'all hear green light from Beyonce? I'm so ADD right now. This is crazy. How did I handle the situation and the stress? Therapy, prayed a lot, and I started to, in my calendar, incorporate like me time. So I started to, like, what fills my cup and brings me joy? And I started to incorporate those things and realizing it's okay to shut the laptop. It's okay to stop working. I've worked 12 hours. Shut it off and go do something fun. And then God had to handle that situation for me, to be honest, because I would have stayed. Some of us stay in stuff way too long because of fear of we're never gonna have a friendship like that again, or a boyfriend or girlfriend like that again. Fear of we don't know how to stand on our own. Fear of if we leave, will we ever get a job that pays us that well, or a platform that big anymore? So there's always fears behind certain decisions that we have to make that cause us to stay in situations a little bit too long. And I stayed in my situation at my last job a little too long, and God had to pull me out of that, and I got let go in their marital therapist office. So I'm not gonna speak about that because I am under NDA with a lot of stuff from my last church, my 2 churches ago. So I'm not gonna speak heavily on that. And hurt people. So I dealt with hurt people, and what I will say about my previous boss and how I handled that stress, I had to believe in my heart that at the end of the day, I was loved during that season that I was with that couple, helping them plant the church. So I had to believe that I was loved and realize that certain relationships are just for a season and keep it pushing, and then went to therapy. So yeah. Yes, I was under NDA. I am under 5-year NDA for a church. Insane. And almost try to get me to sign a non-compete too. So that's crazy. Live will end in 5 minutes. We have detected what? Hold on, y'all. So my live was acting crazy. House Tucker, I'm not sure. Yeah. This sounds traumatic. Glad you're safe now. Yeah, it was traumatic, Jam, to be honest with you. I went through such a traumatic thing. Yes, I was under NDA. Are you allowed to talk to your therapist about it? Yeah, I'm allowed to talk to my therapist about it. Yeah, and the hard part about me being under this NDA, it's like, number